This video is going to be pretty to the point and as short as possible to condense my first impressions of the game and hopefully get some feedback to the devs and start a conversation for the the players. I'm dividing this video up into a small intro, what I like, what I would like changed or added, and a list of bugs. Time codes for that on the screen now. So Planetside Arena launched last Friday on 20th September in free-to-play open beta. I actually didn't know about it until a friend told me on Sunday. So I agreed to get in it thinking it'll be a laggy, buggy mess, meme-filled fun environment. But I actually ended up playing 6 hours of it and enjoying most moments of it. I've currently played about 10 hours and I felt that I needed to send some feedback to the devs because I don't want to see this game grow how Planetside 2 sadly hasn't these past months. So what I really like that this game is basically a remake of this cool, small, between base fights in the early weekend afternoon, where a small group of organised friends has a massive impact on the fight by flanking around natural cover without those Zerg fits coming along and just ruining the fun. Although I thought the graphics would be a bit of a headache, it's actually really nice style, sort of Planetside, Apex Legends and a hint of Borderlands. It's very unique without actually not being Planetside. It's a very satisfying movement, loads of jump pads, loads of terrain to use the vehicles and jump off with the jetpacks, underbarrel grenade launchers, RPGs, quite a lot of movement capabilities, use all these things in unison, drift and jump jet style, the basic Planetside. That's basically how I play Planetside anyway, so big fan of it now. The team play can be surprisingly good for a bunch of randoms. That's not to say that it's amazing, but it's pretty good. I like the intuitive systems. By my third match, I basically got the gist of all the upgrades, the vehicles and legendary drops. I played Planetside, but I haven't played any Battle Royale, so it's pretty good. As someone who's played Planetside for 6 years, I like that I'm able to recognise bases, but between bases, it felt like a completely different continent, especially where you were with the different biomes. Bonus points for all the cool stuff outside the map. The textures of the vehicles in the lobby are actually really nice. I'd like to see this being used in Planetside 2, maybe as a skin or just for people with ultra settings. Okay, so on to what I would like added or changed. Now I know these are definitely personal and I would like to see how many people agree or disagree with what I think should be changed or added. And I know that this is a work in progress game and these things are planned to be added along the way. So the squad gaining nanites and the rel is down font should be different, I think. Maybe red for saying friends are down, green for enemies are down, and blue for nanites gained. I think that'll be sort of helpful for keeping aware of the fight while not actually looking at the chat. Talking of chat, text chat would be really nice, both squad and yell for people without mics who want to help out, because right now they can't do anything. Also the quick chats from Planetside 2 would be very helpful. In addition to chat, some non-squad leader markers would be nice. For example, enemies here or flank here. Something on a Q spots, but something that puts an icon on the map and also on the HUD. Most of the time squad leaders don't actually end up as the actual leaders, so a vote squad leader before the match would be a nice addition. Add an outfit tab, add a friend tab. Trying to add people through Steam in this game is really annoying. Adding a competitive rank might be a good workaround for people getting bored with this game, with a sparse amount of guns and only one map. Adding the competitive aspect can really help, but don't have a different competitive game mode, because there's not many people playing this game and I don't really see it turning into a massive hit. Outfits having a sort of average rank and having a leaderboard based on that, and also a personal leaderboard, be really nice to sort of compare yourself against people if you want to do that. Add recruit challenges, similar to the basic training directives, for example, drop into your first fight, upgrade a gun, walk 100 meters, get on a Tempest, etc. Waiting time between matches isn't great, but a nice way to pass the time would be to add a target practice room, just like in the basement of the newer warp gates in Planetside 2. And finally, it would be nice to see if my squad mates are in vehicles, and perhaps how much health they have. I know that Mutas has been going on about this for years, trying to get this added to Planetside 2, and if we could have it added to both games, that would be really good. And now for the bugs that I found. Every time I open this game, my gain on my mic gets turned down instantly. I'm not sure if that happens to anyone else, but with the amount of other people that are really quiet in this game, I assume so. I've heard that performance isn't the best, but apart from this random freeze I had, it's all been nice and smooth. Cancelling to join a match won't work sometimes. There's some strange floating debris here. Not sure what that is. Friendlies can deal roadkill damage even though friendly fire is off. Does this count as aiming down sights? I mean, I've had this bud back in Planetside with my Naginata. I mean, a double bud fits would be nice on this one. Here's a Draftal bud with small plants popping up when you get closer to them. The waypoints have been a bit buddy. For not being able to see the icon while on a Tempest, to the icon and beam being separated. And I'm not sure if the Harasser should be this agile in the air. Anyway, that's it. I hope the devs fix these bugs, and the general response of Planetside vets, including myself as of last week, is disproven. Look at this fucking absolute baiting that's going on. Nah, this is fucking great. I don't know what you're on about.
Because they can't get close enough to jump off and
shoot me. Yeah. Oh, I'm back to where we are. Where? Oh shit, they're getting close. No, not auto type, please.
Oh.
Oh no, no! They got. Don't kill me!